So these two brought to the centre of the ring, and you can see the difference in height there between JEDRYSIAK of Poland in the blue and AMETOVIC of Serbia in the red. Serbia will be the host nation for the IEBA Men's Senior World Championships later in the year. Belgrade. That's towards the end of October, start of November time.
Round one.
So into the start of this, and AMETOVIC of Serbia in the red, JEDRYSIAK of Poland in the blue. AMETOVIC stepping onto the inside immediately there and looking to let his hands go, and JEDRYSIAK is going to have his hands full trying to prevent him from doing that. He's got the height, he's got the reach. Will he use it? Has he got a jab? A 1-2 to try and keep it on the outside. That would be the kind of traditional textbook way to go about this if you're JEDRYSIAK. It's not always the case for taller fighters. We've seen that a few times today. AMETOVIC just dips to his left and looks to throw that right hand over the top. JEDRYSIAK at the minute is just struggling with AMETOVIC a bit. Struggling to keep him off, keep him at distance. AMETOVIC with those low hands. Looking confident. JEDRYSIAK tends to lead off with a kind of left hook often that he throws from around about the waist. I haven't really seen him throw a jab yet. And the jab is what he needs when AMETOVIC comes in like that, and come forward he will like that all night. He needs that jab. He's got to start throwing that jab if he's got it, JEDRYSIAK. Right hand up top, right hand to the body there from AMETOVIC. The one to the body I think got through okay. Just feinting with that front foot there, AMETOVIC. Threw the overhand right, was short with it, but then moved in behind it anyway. Got onto the shoulder of JEDRYSIAK. Trying to work to the body there. Neat looking right hand there from AMETOVIC, who plants his feet wide and just swings. And looks to go for a little walk with JEDRYSIAK. I don't think anybody's really holding there. It was both of them doing the same thing. Bit of blood from the nose, I think, is there? The doctor just having a quick look at that. He's been roughed up a bit in this opening round, JEDRYSIAK. And swapping left hands on the inside there. Right hand around the side of the head there from AMETOVIC, but that wasn't his fault. JEDRYSIAK kind of half turned as he was exiting to his right hand side, and this fight really at the minute is at exactly the distance that AMETOVIC will want it at. JEDRYSIAK seems happy to try and engage with him close up. Good right hand there from AMETOVIC again. And blood coming from the nose of JEDRYSIAK. That was AMETOVIC's round, that opening round, no doubt about that. Ten nines across the board there for AMETOVIC, so he's got himself into a lead at the end of round one, and JEDRYSIAK has got to try and find some answers here. The obvious answer is to try and keep it on the outside, try and use that jab 1-2. He's got the height, he's got the reach, and get some snap on that, catch AMETOVIC on the way in. When AMETOVIC steps to him, just take a step, give himself that space. But if he doesn't have that jab, and he won't necessarily just because he's a tall fighter, if he hasn't got it, then he's got a problem here, because when it comes to boxing on the inside, AMETOVIC has got an advantage, because with those shorter levers, he's got more capacity to work up close than JEDRYSIAK has. And he gets up close there, AMETOVIC. That was a good-looking right hand. Lead right hand there from AMETOVIC. That was a good shot. Just close the gap. Left hand on the inside. Blood coming from the end of the nose again here. And AMETOVIC is beating JEDRYSIAK up here. And the Polish fighter again will be taken to see the doctor. AMETOVIC would just look over to his coaching team away to my right-hand side in that red corner. They're happy with what they're seeing here. They are more than happy. There isn't any real suggestion here that JEDRYSIAK has got the answers. I still haven't seen him throw a jab. Lead right hand again there, just dips to the left-hand side, throws that lead right. If he doesn't land it, then he can just follow it straight onto the shoulder. It's a shot to nothing, really. Good upper body movement there from AMETOVIC, throws that right hand, pulls the weight back. This is good from the Serbian. Left hand, straight left hand, that time crashed through. Left hand makes contact there again. Midway through round two, this is shaping up to be a 10-8 round for AMETOVIC, I would say, if it keeps going like this. Nice bit of movement there again from AMETOVIC. There is a lot more to him than just being a come forward, get onto the inside and let your hands go kind of fighter. A lot more to him than that. That is what he looks like. That's what he looks to try and do, but he's got some cute head movement in there. Again with that lead right hand and again straight onto the shoulder. It's very difficult to counter that. Into the final minute of round two. Nice right to the body there from AMETOVIC, then goes up top. Good right cross, just clips the chin there of AMETOVIC. And referee telling AMETOVIC to keep the head up, but he's a short fighter. He's a lot shorter than JEDRYSIAK, and when he throws that right hand, he's bound to dip his head to the left-hand side. I don't think he's really carrying it in unnecessarily low. He's just carrying it in at his own head height. Referee's taken a point there, I think. I think that was the motion to ringside. I think that's harsh. I think that's really harsh on AMETOVIC. I don't think it's going to matter because, for me, he's probably won that round 10-8, but I just don't think he is carrying his head in that low. He's the shorter of the two. And when he throws that overhand right, he's bound to dip to his left-hand side. He's not going to stand stock upright, weight back in his heels. And he does have the point taken off him there, but 10-8s from three of the judges there, as I thought might be the case. So that just narrows the gap slightly, given the fact that there was a point taken off, but he's still very much in control of this. That lead right hand's been effective. Been really effective.
Third round.
So into the third and final round. AMETOVIC of Serbia in the red, JEDRYSIAK of Poland in the blue. AMETOVIC very much in control of this, even though he had that point deduction in the previous round. He's dominated these first two rounds so far. JEDRYSIAK, give him credit, he's hanging in there, he's always throwing, he's looking to work, he's trying to get something done. And the referee again there just talking to AMETOVIC about the head. I still haven't seen JEDRYSIAK throw a jab. He hasn't thrown a single jab all fight, and the blood just coming from the end of the nose again here. He's been hit with plenty here, the Polish fighter. Lead right hand again there from AMETOVIC. And winner of this one gets Hamza Asadi of Morocco in the next round, and that winner is going to be Omar AMETOVIC. Unless JEDRYSIAK can find some way to take him out in the final 85 seconds of round 3. I think the corner are just telling AMETOVIC not to take it easy exactly. I'm not sure he's really capable of doing that, but I don't think they want to see another point go. I think that might be what they're saying. He doesn't seem to be paying all that much attention to them, to be honest. Just good quick hands on the inside there from AMETOVIC. Into the final minutes of round 3. No sign of AMETOVIC slowing down here. He's definitely got an engine. And a point goes from JEDRYSIAK for holding there. So they've now both had 1 point taken. Left hand just got through the guard there for JEDRYSIAK, and this has been a pretty bruising encounter for him. You can see by his face there that he's been tagged clean a number of times. But as I said, he's never looked like spewing it, as we would say in boxing. He's never looked like turning it in. He's just kept going right the way through to the end. But that's a good performance from AMETOVIC. He's a good fighter to watch as well. And it will be him who goes through to the next round to face Hamza Asadi of Morocco. One more fight coming in the light flyweight division. That's between Georgi Ginoiu of Romania and Dimitri Vieru of Moldova. And then we've got the big boys. One fight at super heavy, just to finish things off.
Ladies and gentlemen, in bout 67 in the ring B, win on points by unanimous decision from the red corner, Omer AMETOVIC, Serbia.
One each on the warnings. And big gap on the cards between those two. A good number of 10-8s in there from our 3 judges, 5 judges rather. And then we'll